Hey there, my friends. Today, I want to talk about how to ensure that you have better returns on your sales conversations. Hey there, my friends. This is Kelly Schaefer, the creator of the Concierge Academy, where I help local based businesses market more successfully so that they can get more clients, make more money, and have a greater impact in their local community. So, today I want to talk about sales because most people are afraid of having sales conversations. And in today's video, I'm going to give you 3 ways to immediately improve your sales conversations and the results that you get from them. And it's not in the way that you think. So, I was having a conversation with one of the members of my 100K club recently, and we were talking about sales conversations. And one of the things that she had shared with me was that she was often having conversations with people while she was on the go, while she was on the run, and that she always felt like she was being rushed through the conversation. And that is mistake number one. And the first way that you can improve the results of your sales conversations are one, make sure that you take the time to show up confidently. The best way for you to show up confidently is to be prepared to have a sales conversation. This happened to me many, many years ago when I had first started my business. I had young kids at the time when I started my first business. I would take phone calls on the fly, literally in my mom van, picking up the phone while I was driving. And I'll never forget the time that a gentleman who was from another state had property here in Bucks County where I lived. And he wanted to ask me about services about looking after his vacant properties. And I was completely caught off guard. I had not been centered. I had been running around all day. I probably had to go to the bathroom, and I was in the front seat of my mom van. I had just pulled up into the driveway, and my kids had opened the garage door, and they were all excited waiting for me to come in. And I was trying to have a sales conversation on the fly. Obviously, that conversation did not go very well, and I did not get the sale, nor was it probably quite the right fit for me either. But what I took away from that experience was that I needed to make sure that I brought to the conversation the right energy. So, number one is making sure that you're showing up confidently and prepared to have a sales conversation and not trying to do it on the run, on a scrap of piece of paper, in your car, in between red lights and stop signs. Number two, make sure when you show up to a sales conversation that you are showing up with clean energy. What does that mean? What does clean energy mean, right? What it means is showing up to the conversation with the idea of curiosity. I wonder if this is a good fit for me. I wonder if this is the right fit client. I wonder if we're the right services for this person I'm about to have a conversation with. That is clean energy. Clean energy is showing up to calls with curiosity compared to showing up to a call with a needy, wanting energy. That's when you show up to a call where you think to yourself, I hope they become a client. I hope they become a client. I hope they become a client, right? Or I hope I make the sale. I hope I make the sale. I hope I make the sale. That is a needing, wanting energy versus a curious, clean energy. When you do that, then you have nothing on the outcome of the call, and it makes the call go so much easier and so much smoother, not just for yourself, but for the other person in that transaction at that time. The third way to immediately improve your sales calls and the outcomes of your sales calls is to listen more than you speak. Most people get on the phone and they tend to want to prove themselves or prove their services to the person that they're speaking to. Instead, I encourage you to be a listener. Be there as a listener for the person who is on the phone. Ask them good questions. How did they hear about you? What would they need help with? How did they envision using your services? Have them tell you more. A lot of times when people come to you, they are in a position where they're not even sure what they actually need. They just know that they need help. And so they are reaching out, seeking a solution. And when you are doing too much talking, you cannot listen to what it is that they are really asking you for. So, my friends, that is this week's strategy. 3 ways to make sure that you improve your sales conversations and the results of your sales conversations. 1, make sure that you are prepared, confident, and ready to have the call. 2, show up with clean energy, not a needy energy. And 3, ask and listen more than you speak. Okay, my friends, I guarantee the next time that you have a sales conversation, if you use these 3 principles, you will have much better outcomes. Until next time, my friends, bye for now. Mwah.